What's up, YouTube? Disgruntled Minion here. And you know, I want to talk about something today that really pisses me off. And the subject of this one today is going to be prostitution. Now, of course, the prostitution itself doesn't really piss me off. The working girls don't really piss me off. Now, the prices the pimps charge kind of piss me off a little bit, but that's not even what this video is about. Now, what this video is about is why prostitution is illegal. It really doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. I mean, it is a legitimate business, and it actually is the world's oldest profession.
You know it, honey. Ever since the first cave woman found out that she could use that poon thing to get herself some extra meat at the dinner table, we've been selling it.
And you know, one of the greatest problems in our society today is the case of rape. And I do believe that if prostitution were legal, then it actually would decrease a lot of rape cases out there. You know, you got guys going out to the bar, you know, you get drunk and this girl starts to come on to you a little bit.
How you doing, big boy? You want to buy a lady a drink tonight?
And then all of a sudden the girl seems like she's not interested in you, or her boyfriend comes around or something like that. Now you're left all with these emotions that you got to get rid of somehow.
Look, I don't know what the hell you think you're doing. Just because we sat here talking for a while does not mean I'm fixing to go home with you. You can take that little 3-incher and go back home by yourself, honey.
So you see this drunk girl walking out the bar by herself, or maybe she's with 1 or 2 friends, and you decide, hey, she's an easy target. I'm gonna drag her in the back of my car and rape her.
Oh my god, I'm like so totally wasted right now. I could just do anything or anybody.
But, you know, if prostitution were legal, then that guy wouldn't have to be all aggressive towards the chick walking out the bar shit-faced drunk. Instead, he would be like, hey, let me go down to the street corner here where this shop has been set up, and I'm gonna, you know, spend a good $20 to $30, whatever they may charge, and go ahead and get that release.
Oh! Oh boy, that was really quick and unsatisfying.
And now the next point that I want to get onto for the case of legalization is, with it being illegal, that opens the door for the black market. Just like with prohibition, which obviously did not work out that well. You had all these gangsters running around like Al Capone and everything, setting up the speakeasies, and they made massive amounts of profit on the black market for alcohol. Well, that's the same way it is today with prostitution as well. You have all these pimps and hoes out there that are just selling the stuff on the black market,
selling that good pud, cause you know I got the best in town, honey.
And that means that not only is it unregulated so that it's less safe, that means they can also charge whatever they want.
That's right, you want this pud, you're gonna have to pay premium price, bitch.
There's no ad match guarantee like at Walmart. And of course, one big case against prostitution is for the spread of disease. Of course, people think the herpetogonosyphilis count is gonna skyrocket, but that's not how I see it actually, because if it were legalized, it would also be regulated as well. Prostitutes would be required to take tests every so often to make sure that they are clean. And in a capitalistic society such as ours, a lot of money can be made off of this. When money is a factor in things like this, it's going to be more safe for the enterprise. Of course, you're not going to want your customer to catch something that they can't get rid of, and then they're never going to come back. So protection would be mandatory in all of these places, I'm sure. And now a lot of people disagree with prostitution as well because they think it objectifies women. It demeans them. It demoralizes them.
Oh, not at all, honey, because I feel empowered by selling my body, because I'm the one that decides what I will or will not do, and I'm the one who decides what you are going to pay to get all up in here.
Girls find out that they can make a lot of money off of guys wanting to get their jollies off, so they decide to, lay on their back, spread them, and make a quick buck. And now some people also say that a reason against prostitution is that would increase the flow of women being used for sex trafficking, and that it would also bring a lot more kids into it and things like that. Again, I have to disagree with this point. If it's legalized, then of course you are going to have more of your niche market market. You know, certain guys aren't going to be into anything but Asians. Some guys want girls with big feet. Some guys want a girl who's got her rib bones showing. And some of the really, really big freaks out there may want them without a nose. It takes all kinds. But of course, your bigger whorehouses, for lack of a better word, would cater to these niche markets. They would have girls set aside specifically for these purposes.
Yeah, I got my niche customers right here.
Now, whether or not that gets into trafficking is a little bit up for debate, but I do believe that, you know, it wouldn't really entice a lot of women from out of the country to come in just for those niche markets unless they have those niche qualities. And now I touched on this just a little bit under the whole black market thing, but you know, it is also a capitalistic opportunity to legalize prostitution. Just like we're seeing with the whole medical marijuana case, where a lot of dispensaries are being set up and making a whole lot of money off of it, the whorehouses would be the exact same way. The government would actually be able to profit every time a guy comes. Gives a whole new meaning to the term sperm bank now, doesn't it? And I'm sure even a couple of our presidents would appreciate that one too. All in all though, I think it really boils down to the fact that what two people choose to do who are consenting adults behind closed doors is none of anybody else's business. Whether money is involved or not should be irrelevant. So what do you think about this issue? Do you think prostitution should be legal? Do you think we're right to keep it illegal? What are your views behind it? Leave it down in the comments section. Let me know what you think. Till next time, Disgruntled Minion, out.
Bye-bye!
I make one ugly ass woman.